Hey guys, Jeffries here, and welcome to the Jeffries network on OpenTTD. Now, I didn't say welcome back because technically this is a welcome. It's a brand new map. The last map isn't gone necessarily. It's just I complained a lot about town sizes, and I felt like one of the only real ways I was going to be able to get the town sizes back to where I want them was to start again from scratch. So that's kind of what we've done. Saying that, there is also an opportunity to go back to the old map and work on that if we want to. I've kept the existing save file. That's all good. That's all going to remain. For now, at least, it will remain. If in the future it's sort of obvious that we're not going to really go back to it, then I might keep the save file, but just we won't go back to it, basically. Hopefully you guys are okay with that. And I say that because there is a world download from a couple of episodes ago. In fact, I think it was exactly 2 episodes ago now. So you can download that map yourself and have a play on it. And you might even be able to see what I mean by the whole... it's not really... town sizes are a bit of a pain in the backside kind of thing. So we are on this new map, as I said. And this is Guard City. Now, this is taking inspiration from my City Skylines series, which you haven't seen. Do check out, because it's sort of this, but better. The game, that is. The actual series, though, I follow a very similar strategy to what I have here of sort of build from the ground up, utilize transport network, etc. And to be honest, parts of that series have inspired me here and vice versa. So, this is Guard City. And I'm currently building a huge grid system so we can actually get some growth going once I've finished doing what I want to do at the start of this episode. So this is Guard City, as I keep saying. Got this big area, massive area, which we're going to build up. All these little villages and towns are why I've started again. You can see they're all very small. Each one of these cities is roughly 4 to 5 times bigger than the average town, which is sort of like this size. So we've got Guard City here. There is another one over here, Suntbridge, and there's more dotted all over the place. Now I'm going to zoom right out for this. Let me just make sure I'm over Guard City. I'm going to zoom right out. This is our map. It is twice the length of the old map and twice the width. I've gone for the full, I think it's 4068 size. And I would like to fill the entire map by the end of this technically new series, although I'm going to continue it on the same line as the old series. It's going to go in the same playlist, it's going to be the same name, everything like that. It's going to be on line with my Cities in Motion series, where even though we started a new city, we kept the existing series name. But this is Guard City. For the 7th time, this is Guard City. We want to start with some big buildings. So one of the things that I started off by doing was digging out some rivers, and in fact if I unpause the game you'll see these rivers develop. This is just so we can have some boats in the future, because we had some like oil tankers in the last map, but overall we didn't have that much of a sort of ferry system apart from that one high-speed line station. By the way, high-speed rail is going to take a crucial part in this new series because the map's bigger, so you're going to need faster trains to get across the map. And that's where the high-speed rail comes in. That's another reason why I decided to do this. It was because I looked at the old map and I looked at the high speed and thought, actually, it's not necessary, because the majority of the route is linked up anyway by trains that are almost as fast in the first place. So the gains aren't really there. It wasn't worth doing. So that's another justification for why I decided to start again. We're going to build our first station very quick in this series. We're sort of going to build it this side of the river. I suppose it's a river at this point. I nearly said lake, but I suppose it is a river. I've also got some new station buildings. So let's pause the game again. I just want to see how many of these buildings are available to us. So I've gone for... we've still got the modular things like this. Got the rural stations. I've added some more Dutch platforms. So these are the platforms with foundations. We've also got fenced platforms. So these go at the end of stations. and we got them in black and white. I've got overlapping tiles, so this is the one I really wanted, was the bridge. Like that. That's going to help out quite a lot. I've got ore loading and unloading. That's sort of for other things, really. We've got the Japanese modular stations, which I'm really looking forward to using. Zest Husky uses these, and they look very, very cool. So I'm looking forward to using these. We've also got single platforms, and we've got just Japanese platforms in general. Now, these look cool as well. These look good for sort of metro-style stations to differentiate them. And then you've got the Japanese platforms like this, which also look fantastically cool. Very, very cool indeed. And then you've got chips, which I think I had, but I've got the latest version. That's about it, really. You're going to got some suburban stations, rural stations, city stations. All of these are going to be used. The one thing I want to change immediately is our company colour. In fact, let's change all of this. New face, advanced. I have a favourite face that I like using. Looks nothing like me, but I chose it a long time ago and sort of nostalgia kicked in. I went back and re-chose it. We're always going to go with dark blue. That is our colour. We're going to build our HQ in Guard City. Sort of there. We're going to change our management name. And already I've put that in the wrong place. There we go. Company name is of course going to be Jeffries Logistics. Like so. And everything else I believe is already good. So we're going to build our first station. It's going to be a small station. We're not going to go straight in for St. George. I think it's going to be more like a St. John kind of station, just to get us started. So let's look at the. Let's see. I want to make sure that I choose the right types here. So we've got the fenced platforms, which we're not really going to use right now. These platforms with foundations, I'm kind of curious as to how they work. Does a road actually go underneath them, or is that just an aesthetics thing? Also, they all seem to be in the same shape, the same. Yeah, they all seem to go in the same direction, which isn't very good. That's Guard City East. We're going to get rid of that. We're also not going to go for electrification straight away. We're going to start with. I'm tempted to use the modular stations for this. Sorry, yeah, I keep interrupting myself. This is going to be non-electrified to start with, just to sort of get an idea as to what exactly we're doing. Let's do this for now. We've got all these really cool buildings. You've got that. You've got that one next to it. Pop one of those in, and then we've got like that go along the road. And then the buildings behind, let's go for this style. I think we'll go for like 6 platforms here, just to get it going. Sort of not too bad. And then we'll go for a line of these. Like that. Although technically we want those to go there. Oh, crud. That's not what I wanted to do exactly. Let's replace those and replace those. We'll also might as well stick those in. Like that. And then here we'll go for this type. And how long is this so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like that. And then if we go for 7 like that, and then 8 like this, I can see that working. Although let's put something a bit more than just empty platforms, shall we? Like that. There we go. And then at the end we'll use just lights. Like that. Right, now these will all come out like this. We'll put an extra for the waypoints. and signals, etc. And then this one will come all the way along. Actually, no. I want to use... This is where it gets a bit tricky, because I want to have like 2 or 3 different lines come out of here. I want one line to run alongside this river and have stations connecting up all these little towns. That's the first line that we're going to build today. So that's going to come out from like here, a bit like that, and then it's going to come down like this. So that's going to go there. This one's going to go here. We'll do it to there actually, and then we'll build our first station. Now at this point I can go back to the Dutch style. I might even just do island platforms. So we'll do that. That would be Plenville Station. 2, 3 and 4. It's a good start. And then again, this is where it's going to be a little bit tricky, because I mean we're spending a lot of money already, which is not ideal, but I like the idea of this particular rail going alongside the river, like on the river bank. So we definitely want to keep this design going. Did I pause the game again? I did. Okay. That explains why why the water's not flowing. So that's going to go along here. Now already I'm debating whether Plenville Station was a good idea. I believe so. Something else which I can do, of course, is found more towns or cities. We'll do random name. I like that. We'll stick that there. That's going to be Brinthill. There'll be a station for Brinthill, of course. Whoops. Now Brinthill, we're going to use a bridge like this to get that in, and we'll pop something simple like lights next to it like that, and then we'll go for that. Go for some benches, and we'll go for something like this. Now here I'm going to lower this land down. We're going to go down to overlapping tiles, and we're going to choose this one, and that's going to sit there. Perfect. Now I think I've chosen the right one there. Maybe this one. I'll have it like a bit built up. And that's just going to be so you can get more more realism going on there. Right. Next one. We're going to come along this way like this. And like this. And we're going to have a station here at Braffingbourne Bridge. Now again, I'm going to get out the magic bulldozer, and I'm going to carve a hole through the town, and we'll build the station sort of in the middle of town. And this time I'm going to use single-sided platforms like this. 2, 3, and we'll have a bridge for number 4, like so. And then for the road, what I'm going to do is lower this, get rid of this section here. I'm going to go under like that, along like this, and up the other side. Like that. And then here we're going to put some bridges in. And this is something new as well, which I like. I downloaded the pack that allows... I can't remember what it's called actually, but it sort of updates the bridge designs, and they look really cool. You might have noticed at the start we had a bowstring bridge here. That looks awesome. This is also something that Zest Husky uses. I had a look through his NewGRFs to see about station designs. This is where I got Guard City from. I'm really pleased with that actually. As a mainline station, that reminds me a lot of sort of Charing Cross. That's got like this really modern-esque building on top of it, which I think looks very cool indeed. I'm just going to try and put these crossovers in. Already I can see that I'm running out of room to do it exactly how I wanted to do it. But as a startup, that's not bad. We'll do that, we'll do that, we'll do that, we'll do these two as well. Let's see, that'll be a crossover there. That'll be one there, I believe, which means there won't be another one. But no, not there. That one there. Let's get rid of that. That one there. Get rid of that. That one there. Which means there will also be one here and here. I feel like I'm missing something for this design. Maybe I'm not. Then we'll just put these in. That's kind of the design I want. Obviously then platforms are sort of reserved. Oh no, I've put that in completely the wrong place. Actually no, have I? No, I mustn't have. No, I haven't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, it's because there's 7. Yeah, okay. It's because there's now 7 platforms instead of 6. That's why. So actually, we're not far off what I wanted. And then we'll say this is sort of the depot. Maybe. I mean, we can always use waypoints as well to help us out. Anyway, so we're carrying on this way. I think we want to cross the river at this point as well. So we'll come down to here, and we'll leave a gap so that buildings and stuff can spring up and the road can be built up to a certain point. Now we'll pull this one up like that. Let's go for a nice cool design again. We've got truss bridge like this, which I think looks pretty decent. We'll connect those up like so, and look at that. It's almost like I planned it, which believe me I did not. But that's a nice happy coincidence to get that there. So let's go for this as well. We'll do the might as well do a similar design. So we'll have that there and that there, and then benches, CTAs, and schedules. Why not? There we are. Gone for the old style level crossings because we're still in the 60s. We're in January 1965, which I hope means we have some diesel locos available to us. I'm going to hide some of these as well. The ones that I don't want to use, I'm going to hide. Yeah, we got some DMUs. I don't think we have many express trains available to us yet. The HSTs aren't out yet. But I haven't got a problem with that. That's not a problem. Got a lot of these sort of European trains as well, which I'm going to hide. Oh, these look new. That's very cool. I look forward to using those. Awesome. Okie dokie. That'd be on more of a mainline stretch, but you never know. That could be to do with this. Let's open that up some more. This is the beauty now of this new map, is there's so many more towns and cities sort of stretched out that we're currently going from like a terminus to a terminus, but very quickly it could turn into a through line to a terminus, or a through line to a through line. You don't know. I don't know. I haven't a clue. I'm literally just building this for the first time. I haven't even had a look at how big the map is all the way. I mean, obviously I've got an idea of how big the map is, but I haven't had a good long hard look at it. So this is the first time you're seeing it, and it's pretty much the first time I'm seeing it too, which to me just adds to the excitement levels. And I am really looking forward to getting stuck in. As I say, I hope you guys are behind me on this idea, because I am really looking forward to getting stuck into this and turning it into a really successful new map. I can understand some people who might be thinking, you know, about the old map still, and could I have given it a chance? Perhaps I could, but I don't know. I just felt like I wouldn't say it had run its course, but I felt like it was getting to that stage. Obviously it was incomplete. We hadn't finished it. What the problem was, I've said this so many times in previous episodes, and in fact Lieutenant Joker sort of gave me some advice on what I could do, which sort of also led me to reconsider whether I should keep going or start again. But the thought process I had was there was so much more building work that needed to be done, but in order for that to become possible, I had to demolish huge clumps of town. And it was just, it didn't feel realistic. It felt like something that you just wouldn't normally do in the real world. That's sort of where I felt like it had run its course. And it was time to sort of think about starting again and not having that issue. I've turned the town multipliers down. I was tempted to get the script that means you have to deliver a certain number of goods and passengers, etc. for the town to grow. The problem with that is the word script. I haven't got a clue how to add scripts to this game. That's why I was so glad that Lieutenant Joker made the patch that I've now got, because there's no way I'd have been able to do that on my own. Absolutely no chance. So I'm glad that that exists, that I could have just downloaded and used it, you know. I'm sure there's many people in the same boat as me with that as well, where it can just be impossible. Here's a good spot for a terminus, by the way. So yeah, that's kind of, you know, that's my justification as to why we're starting again. It means I can do more, you know. Cities in Motion was very, very similar. I felt like I'd done everything I could with a particular map, and it was time to move on, start again, learn from the previous map and build something bigger and better. And every time I did that on that game, that's exactly what happened. The next one was bigger, it was better, it was more well thought out, it was more planned, more successful, you know, more profitable. And I got a huge amount of positive feedback every time I started a new map. That's kind of what I'm planning for this as well. You know, I've got the new patch now, so everything that you'll see here is that. It's new, it's exciting. I've got new GRFs to go with this as well, because every time you download some new GRFs, you have to then start again for them to be applied. There is a fancy way of getting them to work on existing save games, but again, it's just, you have to do a lot of file manipulation, and there's a very, very serious risk of it going wrong and corrupting your save file. The risk wasn't really the reward wasn't outweighing the risk in that sense for me, so it didn't feel like a viable option. And that's how it's always going to be for me. If it doesn't feel like a viable option, then I will not do it. It is as simple as that, unfortunately. But as I say, I'm very much looking forward to getting stuck into this series. The map's much bigger, there's lots more to do. I haven't downloaded many new vehicles because I was quite happy with the vehicles that we had. Of course, that is something that I wish that I could change. I wish that I'd spent more time sort of looking at vehicle types, but I don't know. Would that have helped? Probably not. Just going to do some tweaking here. Yeah, I don't think having detailed looks at vehicle types would have made that much of a difference in the long run. Who knows? Who knows? That's not going to work. I don't particularly want bridge after bridge. That's kind of what I'm going to have to do if I want to do this. Or, I'll just build one. Like so. And then we'll have, let's go for concrete, because I haven't done concrete yet. Like that. We'll do single-sided platforms for this station, but we'll do the underpasses, because my idea then is they go onto the road underneath. So that's 2, this is 3, and this is 4. So yeah, as I say, guys, hopefully you understand why I've decided to start again. That's as much as I can say for that, really. That's as big a justification as I think you'll get, is everything I've explained as to why I've done it. And we'll move on from that. I really like the idea of building a station in this sort of gully. Now we'll have our 2 lines coming in from this side, which means I kind of want, we'll do some road rebuilding as well whilst we're here. Try and make this work, because what I want to do, we'll build that across like that, and we'll join that up. I then want to get rid of all of this, and this, and I want to build like a little vent system, sort of here. It's about halfway, isn't it? Like that. And then we'll cover this up with road again. So we'll draw a line down like that, and we'll link that up. And then buildings should spring up over these gaps again, and cover it all up and make it look lovely. Of course, we will also get rid of that, and we'll get rid of that. Pop that in like that, and we'll pop this one in like this. And we'll get rid of that, and we'll get rid of that and that. There we are. Right. How far away are we? Not far. So we'll have another little station here at Bathingford, which will go for an island platform. So 1, 2, let's come out of this view, 3 and 4, and then we'll connect these up like so, and then we'll come down like this, and we'll connect up you there and you there. Perfect. Right. Now here, as I said, we're going to have a station in this sort of valley thing. This might end up being a terminus. Again, I've absolutely no idea. One thing I do know, though, is... let's see, we'll put a crossover there and a crossover here. Gap, crossover there, gap, crossover there, gap, crossover there. And then all of these, of course, will have these ones done. And then this one will go there. This one will go there. Which means there'll have to be another one here. There'll be one here. And I guess there'll be one there as well. Like that. One here. Then if I put all these ones in like so, like so, like so, and like so. Yeah, and then join all these up. So you will go like that, you will go like that. Looks alright, I suppose. Although we've kind of missed the town that I was aiming for in Chendington. We've now got to have this station in Tardingston, which, sorry, Tardston. Not even in Indingston. But I suppose we can make up for this by sort of reclaiming land from the lake. So if I was to do sort of that, that could become sort of the new area. Oops, wrong type of signal. Helps if you get the right type of signal, doesn't it? Like that. We'll pop you there, and we'll sort this one out after. What's this length? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. That's about the length that I wanted to go for. So this must be 6 as well, so we'll do that. Now the one problem we have got is where stations are built. So let's just make sure we don't miss by too much. It shouldn't be too bad, actually. I'll sort of put a signal just before and then like a signal, say 2 or 3 after. That works out quite nicely. Keeps that going in a nice line. That one could go there like so. That one we'll have here. Like that. We will come back and we'll build that station in a second. I just want to make sure that these are all good. That looks fine to me. And then here, let's see if we have this one here, this one here. That should put them back on the same path again once they come off the curve. Or maybe not, actually. Maybe not. This will, though. Like that. Then it'll come alongside the river. We will have bridges going across the river as well. Once I get round to doing it. Like that and like that. That takes us perfectly up to here. And just because I can, I'm going to get rid of those two. Right. So let's put the platforms in at our new station down here. Let's see, what kind of station do we want? I want to go for like city station. And sort of go for something a little bit like this. So let's see, you've got like station hall. We'll drag and drop this. In fact, no, let's go for some benches first. We'll do benches first. Then we'll go for station hall. Hang on. And then a 1 and 1, like that. But let's put the 1 in the middle. And the 2 on the side like that. Okie dokie. And then we'll go for, that's buffers. We don't want buffers. Let's go for the overpass next. Like so. Then we'll go for station hall again. So like that, and like that. And then we'll go for shelters outer. How does that look? We don't know, because you have to do it like this. And number of tracks 2. That doesn't look too bad, I suppose. And then we'll go for let's go for more benches, I suppose. Like that. Now how long's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 could be enough to make this work. And then if we just sort of do that and do that, and then over here we'll start building crossovers, etc. again. So we'll lower the land ready for that. Which means we're going to have to do some more land reclamation. There we go. I might as well build the crossovers now, and then in the future they're just ready to go, you know. So that ones will go like that. These ones will go. Hang on, let's put the rest of these in. So that one will go there. That one will go there. How have I done these? They are next to each other, aren't they? So that one will go there. Yeah, that'll be next to it. And this one will go here, which means there'll also be one here. I think that's all of them. Once again, it looks a bit messy, but as we add more lines to it, it'll sort of become clearer as to what the heck's going on here. Something like that, and then we'll just put the signals in as well, because we can. Perfect. Right. Now I'm going to put some waypoints in. Do we have new waypoints? I think we might do. These look new. Some of these look new anyway. Not all of them, some of them. Let's use the hedges. These look quite decorative. We've also got this one, which is like an overbridge, which looks quite interesting as well. If we were to use that, but I don't think we will. Not for this station anyway. Maybe at the other end of the line. I like the look of this type, or maybe this type. So we'll do that, and then we'll do these three as sort of separate. So this will be Ardinghatton. Let's go local, and we'll just leave that as waypoint for now. Okie dokie. So that's that end done. We'll come down this end, and we'll do the same sort of thing. So let's put signals in. Have I put the wrong? I think I've put the wrong type of signal in over here again. Yeah, these ones. Put the wrong signal in. There we go. My bad. I should stop doing that, really. I said we've got quite a lot of stations on this new line. I'm quite pleased with it. Let's go for a different type of waypoint. Let's go for the flashing lights one. Except we want it to look the other way. In fact, that way. No, this way. Drive on the left. Right, so this is going to be Guard City St. John. Like that. So this is going to be GSJ. Local. St. George, I'm tempted to put sort of south of the, not south, west of the river. Not 100% yet though. Okay, now we want to get some trains running, so we want a depot site somewhere. Now the beauty of this, the way I've got this set up, is you can actually break that off like that and have a depot site here. Or we could build it sort of... actually, let me just stop and have a think a second. Because again, I want to make sure I do this right. I think actually if I use this line here, so if we branch that like that, and we'll have... If I branch it a few times. So yeah, three will do. And we'll have it here. So let's make sure we'll put that one there, we'll put that one there, we'll put that one there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Signal, signal, signal. And this will be where the depot goes. Like that. And I'll do it as a 3-length depot. Again, I'm copying Zest Husky here, but it looks more realistic if you have a 3 depot length depot, I suppose is the way you would call it. Let's go for this. 3 tracks, platform length 4. We'll call this GSJ local storage. Like that. Now finally, let's put some trains in. So let's go down to the diesels. We want to go for the best diesel available, which is probably this one, the Metro Camel DMU. Now to start with, I'm going to go for some relatively sort of stubby... does these work? Yeah. Relatively stubby diesel units, so sort of that, 2.2 tiles. Should do. Maybe, yeah, actually no, 2.2 tiles, because these aren't the most powerful trains in the world. So we'll stick with this. We'll go GSJ local, and then Guardtown St John. From GS, just noticed something with this station. Where's the Japanese modular stations? Yes, that's what I've done wrong. That and that. Oh, hang on. No, these are overpasses. I want that. Well, that seems to be an overpass again. Don't particularly want overpasses, but if that's all you've got available, then I suppose that's what I'm going to have to go for. Just make sure that that is the right type as well. These are overpasses. That's an overpass. I guess it just means it's got like a... it goes over the platforms. That must be what it means by overpass. I hope. Also, I mean, we've got these buildings still that we can throw along the front. Stick that one there, let's say, and that one there, and then we'll just extend the road out in front of it. That's what I like. That is very Charing Cross-esque, definitely. Anyway, Guardtown St John. You're then going to come down to here. We'll do that twice. Do this twice. Do this one twice. And you get the idea, follow all these along. Again, eagle-eyed people would have noticed that I did give myself a starting budget of £1 billion. I've gone for the Railroad Tycoon type of startup, where you sort of invest in your company at the beginning. That's basically what I've done, is I've invested in the company to make sure that we have enough money to see this through. Otherwise we would run out of money very, very early on. Right, and then you're going to go there, and then you're going to go there. Right, this is going to be no loading, no unloading. Like so. This is going to be service. No, service. This is going to be far end, no loading. That one's far end. This one's going to be far end as well. Good. Timetable. I'm going to pop all these in at 250. Except for the train depot, which is going to be 25. And this one, which is going to be 1,000 or 500. No, 1,000. That should be fine. autofill. Now let's give this a name. So you are GSJ, we know that. And this one down here is currently called Petrol Station. We're going to change this to Central, even though it's not central at all. It will become central once the town is expanded. Right, so new. You are local. We'll do L for local. GSJ to WC. And you are comprised of 5 units. Like so. We'll then drag this train in. That should rename it. There it is. And we'll clone you. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll try 7 to start with. And off you go. Right, that's that one done. We're then going to come over here again, and we're going to choose... Let's see, how many of these towns are sort of on the big side? One way is... New Honbury, maybe? Some of these need renaming as well, of course. Actually, this line isn't as big as I thought it was. I was going to put another train in, like a faster service, but I don't think we need it right now. So I'm not going to bother. I do want to sort of cut this down as well. So, do we have a buffer stop type? Do we have... I don't think we do. We also don't seem to have just a plain tower. They all have these frontages, and they all point the wrong way. So I can't even sort of put a line of them along the back here. Or maybe I could. Maybe I could. Once this train gets out of the way, I'll do that. How long is this episode? 42 minutes. Holy smokes. Right, all of you gone. Why can't I be... Oh, I know why. Because there's track in the way. Right, don't worry. I'll fix this. Come on, train. Move out of the way. Come on, there it is. Get rid of all those. Get rid of all of that. And then we'll stick this in. Like so. Oh, no, maybe not. Just has to be a one by one. How does that look? Bit messy. A bit messy. That's quite annoying, actually, that there isn't just a plane. Unless I missed something in the GRFs again, which, knowing me, I probably did. But alright, we'll leave that for now. That's GSJ. That's how it's going to look. It's not too bad, I suppose. I've seen better, I've seen worse. We've got room out here as well now for a tram terminus if I decide to go that route. Which, to be honest, it will help connect up some of the smaller parts of the city. If I was to do something like that, let's say. In fact, if I was to put the tram in there, get rid of that, get rid of this, like that, and then we'll have the tram come. Do you know what? I might as well build the tram line now whilst I'm here, because I've done a good job of making this sort of a grid pattern. We can go along like this, and we can have this one terminate. In fact, should I go through Braston? Yeah, might as well. Why not? We can have it terminate here. Like so. We'll pop you there and there. Let's grab road. We'll pop a road across like this, and down like this, and up like this. And then we'll grab this again, back on tramway, and we'll just put some extra stops in. So let's see. We'll have one here. Braston Central. Sort of isn't, but never mind. Guard City itself. That will become expanded, I'm sure. And we'll have one here as well, Guard City Central, which again, I'm sure will get expanded in the future. We then want a very small... I'm just going to pop that there for now, whilst we get this going. Right, we want this to be by cargo capacity. Biggest at the top. Twin car, that looks quite good. No thank you. how much does it hold? 96 passengers. That should be more than enough to get this going. Right, you're going to go to GSJ, and then you're going to go to Guard City. It's not Guard Town anymore, it's Guard City Central. Do we have passengers showing here? We do. That's cool. I like that. You actually see passengers on the platforms here as well. Looks less empty then. Right, now this should encourage growth along the line, which is also good. Right, just to check quickly, that is going to be no loading. That's going to be service. We'll do 100. Wait, yeah, 100 per, including the depot. We'll do that on non-stop, and we want this to be GSJ to. It was just B, wasn't it? Yeah, Preston. Okie dokie. Drag you into that. Put a new one, Guard City Trams. Move you into that. We'll also rename you to be T1. Like that. Hang on, done it wrong again. There we are. Right, and we'll clone you. I did put you in the group, didn't I? Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5 again. And off you go. Alright then guys, that just about does it for the episode, I guess. We have started again. I'm very happy with how it looks actually. I think if we can keep this style going and keep the momentum up, this will become a very, very nice network indeed. I'm very happy with these new stations. I mean, this one will have to develop over time. Brent Hill itself it does accept passengers, so that's good. I think if I just do a little bit of building here, just to encourage growth along in front of the station, to try and get more passengers going to the station itself, rather than just sort of in or around it. There we are. That should get some buildings growing. Might throw some money at them as well, get some fun new buildings. That should encourage some growth as well. There you go, some new roads being built, some new buildings springing up, which means we'll end up with more people waiting here at the station. Which, I suppose we could benefit from a little building down here as well, but we'll come back to that some other time. Overall though, yeah, I'm very happy with this. It's the first train on its way back, yep. Where is it? Are you the first one? You are the first one. Okay. So I might need some more trains on this line in the future. We'll work on that if necessary. I kind of want to have like a local and a semi-fast on each branch line. See if that would help with development. Let's see. These are getting to be very popular indeed already, which could be problematic. But for now at least it's fine. It's not a problem. That's now renamed itself as well. Good. Right. Okay then guys, so this is the new Guard City. This is how it's going to be from now on. Providing you guys like it, of course. If not, then we'll have to revisit this. I would like to carry on with this save now. I'm happy with this save. I think it looks like a good save. So hopefully you guys are on board with that idea as well. We'll discuss that in a future episode though, I'm sure. So until next time guys, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, be sure to click the subscribe button. If you have already subscribed to my channel, thank you guys for your continued support. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and of course if you're enjoying the series, which is sort of brand new. Drop a comment down below for ideas for future episodes, and until next time, I will see you soon.